Hey folks, welcome to the Truck King YouTube channel. It is finally springtime, is one of the first warm days we've had, and that means spring cleaning. Big Green over here has spent the winter living in the barn. It's got all kinds of dust on it. Dad's Ram, it drove all winter long, plus it did over 6,000 kilometers down to Texas and back, so it's covered in road grime. And luckily our friends over at Canadian Tire, they watch our videos and they realize how dirty we get our trucks, so they sent us a big pile of stuff to clean up our rigs. So let's take a look at what they sent us. The cleaning begins. We start with step one, which is just simply a water wash using our new Simoniz pressure washer. It was fairly easy to hook up. It comes with 3 different nozzles you can see there. There's sort of a direct nozzle, and then medium, wide, and then a wide nozzle. That one looks like the medium wide nozzle to me. So yeah, step one is take your pressure washer or your hose and just simply rinse your vehicle. And then we'll start getting into the soap real soon. Now the trucks are nicely rinsed off. It's time for the soap. So we're going to use the foam blaster here on our pressure washer. Now there's a quick disconnect system here where you just thread one head off and you can thread the new one on. So here's our foam blaster. And now we're going to take our graphene protectant wash, and we're gonna add it into the foam blaster here. We got instructions from the folks at Simoniz on how to do this too in terms of the order of things. So we are following their instructions, and this is exactly how they say to do it. Rinse first. Next up, you use the foam blaster to blast, and then we're gonna use the 2-bucket method to clean from there. And once we get to that step, I will explain the 2-bucket method. They told me in the instructions that this needs to be about 1/3 full of our cleaning liquid, like so. And then final step, take your gun, plug it in, and twist so it's tight. We're ready. Oh, nice! That's foamy! I didn't know exactly what to expect, but that's beautiful. So we're just gonna thoroughly soak both of the trucks with our soapy foam, and then we'll go from there. All right, the power washer is away for a second. Now the hand washing begins, and we're gonna use what Simoniz calls the 2-bucket method. So we got 1 bucket here, and I'll also point out this is in our bucket dolly, which is kind of cool. Allows you to roll the bucket around, and it gives you a lid, which has a seat on top. I'll be using that real soon. 2-bucket method. So 1 bucket has your soap and water, 1 bucket has clean water. You take your car cleaning brush, you dip it in the soap and water, you get it all soapy, and then you go ahead and start cleaning. Now we're gonna go kind of one section at a time here too, so we don't allow the soap just to sit on the truck for a long period of time. So we're gonna do the front end first. And now, I'll show you what the 2 buckets is all about. So then you take your now dirty washcloth, you dip it in the clean water, rinse it out. We also got dirt traps with our buckets. Those are down at the bottom. That's gonna trap the dirt and make sure it stays out of your washcloth. Give that washcloth a nice wringing so you get it nice and clean. And this way you're not gonna contaminate your soapy water bucket. And now we go get some soap again and we keep on washing. Okay, final step in this cleaning process. using this microfiber drying towel. Now I have to be honest with you guys, I've never gone to this much detail when cleaning a vehicle. I guess that's why it's called detailing. I've certainly never dried my vehicle off. I've always just applied the same method I use with my kids, which is go outside in the sunshine and dry off that way. But no, today we are getting into the details. So, drying towel. And the simple advice they give you with the drying towel is just work from top to bottom and make sure you get all that water to make sure, yeah, you're not gonna leave streaks or any residue on your vehicle. And I do have to say, it looks really, really nice. It's really bringing some life back into this paint job, which once again, I don't think has ever been cleaned this well, probably in the lifetime of this truck. So Big Green's got to be enjoying this today. All right, we've got the whole finish looking good. Now we got to focus on the wheels and tires. And first of all, we're going to hit it with the tire cleaner. This goes right onto the sidewall, right onto the rubber. And this is going to make our tires look nice and fresh. Now the key with this, spray it on well. And then you do have to get in here with the tire brush to really make sure we work it in and work out any mud or debris or whatever. Now you're gonna notice that this stuff is gonna start to turn brown. Well, that's actually all the dirt and what they call the browning on the tire that's being pulled off of there. So that's what you want. You want it to turn nice and ugly and brown. And then once you've scrubbed everything off, you can go ahead and grab your power washer and give it a rinse. Okay, so that was just focused on the tire. Next up, we want to focus on the wheel. So we get our iron reaction wheel cleaner. The iron is for cleaning brake dust off of your wheel. And now we have two different brushes. I got this long-handled brush, and then I got this guy. They call it a wheel woolly, an agitator brush. So we start spraying this wheel. And I think I'll start with the more coarse brush, and then we'll move on to the woolly. I do like this long-handled brush though. Don't have to bend over, you can just stand here and do it. That's actually pretty nice. Oh, it's getting nice and foamy and soapy. So we soap up these wheels real nice. Gotta mention now too that Dad's 2500 here has the night edition package, so nicely blacked out wheels. They definitely look sharp. All right, I like that. And now we can use this woolly to kind of get right into these hard to reach spots right up in the corners. Really get the details here. And now with this product, they do say wipe it in, work it in, and then let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes to allow it to do its job. So yeah, give it 2 minutes and then we'll rinse it off. Okay, and then final step, we use our Simoniz graphene tire dressing. And with the dressing, you simply spray it on and you just leave it there. No work required here. I will change the spray on this one. There's a wide spray. It'd be a bit better for this. There we go. And that should leave us with a nice fresh looking tire in about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, time to move inside the truck. We're gonna start with the glass. So not only do I have foaming glass cleaner, but I have specific glass cleaning towels. And once again, I think I washed the windows when I got this truck off of Roman down in Colorado. And since then, I don't really think so. So it tells me to completely spray on to the window first. And then once the window's nicely foamed, you take your clean microfiber, or my glass cleaning towel, I should say, and we rinse it off. And it should be that easy. No water required for this one, which I definitely like. Oh wow, that does look nice. And this product is good on the exterior and on the interior. So we will hit the outside, I'll come around and hit the inside, and then we'll sit inside the truck and I'll show you some other cool cleaner products. There, that's looking a lot better than it did before. Okay, next step is my graphene interior detailer, and this is going to be interesting to see how my dashboard turns out. This dash is super common in these big square bodies for the dash to crack. So then the last owner put a dash pad over top of here. Well, the dash pad was super annoying. It kept falling off. I just got rid of it. I didn't want to deal with it anymore, but I did reveal my crappy looking dashboard again. So let's see if I hit it with the cleaner, if we can revive it a little bit, give it a little bit of fresh life. Now with this cleaner, they do say don't spray it directly onto the surface, spray it into a clean microfiber first, get it nice and soaked, and then go ahead and put that on to your dashboard. And I mean, this dashboard is so dry, it's just gonna soak it up, so I'm gonna end up using a lot of this stuff. And once again, I don't think this has ever been cleaned like this, so we're already getting some good dirt here into my microfiber. And there's some old Velcro here where they had that dash mat Velcro down. Don't need that. There's an old piece of tape where the guy had it taped down. Don't need that. This is gonna be a tricky bit here, sticky stuff, but that's okay. Let's just keep on cleaning here. So yeah, this graphene interior detailer, it's good for all of your interior surfaces. So your dashboard, steering wheel, shift knob, anything that's plastic or vinyl or anything like that inside that you need to keep clean. And yeah, it's doing an okay job on the dashboard. Definitely looks a lot fresher than it did before. And like I said, my dashboard's just soaking this stuff up because it's so dry, but I keep going over it and it gets a little bit nicer every single time. And now I'll also do a little bit in front of me here. Little on the steering wheel, make that nice and fresh. Steering column is visibly dusty. So yeah, you know, more so than actually protecting your vehicle, it always just feels nice to drive a clean vehicle. And like Dad always told me when I was growing up, a clean car runs better. At least that was his excuse to get me to clean. So I live by that, and I do believe it. You keep care of your car, you keep her clean, and it'll take care of you.
So one of the other things we got from Simoniz and Canadian Tire is carpet and upholstery cleaner. Now, I've got upholstery seats in my truck, which actually I prefer. However, this stuff gets dirty, mainly because my butt gets dirty and then the seat gets dirty, and particularly the driver's side. So right now I'm going to do what it says, which is apply a layer to the material, particularly where it's dirty. I think that's plenty. And then, I guess this is if it's really dirty, however, doesn't hurt to use this brush and just scrub it in. It's interesting, it vanishes once you do this. And now we're going to vacuum it. And this is the other thing that we got. We'll show this in a minute here. But again, Simoniz cordless vacuum. Got several different heads. It's a cool little gadget. Click. You don't have the shop vac rolling into the back of you. You know what? It's kind of hard with the gray, but I know I had a ketchup stain over here. And it appears to be gone, so I'm happy.
All right, final step of the day, whole car air refresher. This is gonna make my entire truck, which one is it? It's clean linen scent. So I'm gonna have the nice scent of clean linen. Dad and I were arguing over which truck we should use this on. And of course we wanted to use it on the truck that smelled worse, so Big Green won. It's not bad smelling in here, but it's musty. It smells like a 30-year-old truck. Anyways, whole car air refresher. You throw it down on your floorboard. You turn the engine on. You crank up the fan, and then you let it sit here for 10 minutes and run through your HVAC system. So yeah, let's go ahead and fire her up first, and we'll get her refreshed in here. There it is. Okay, so we got it on AC. We crank the fan up. Yeah, she's running. And now I'm gonna put it over here on my passenger side floorboard. And and we got it figured out, so you can see it's in there, it's bombing away.
You mean we? I got it figured out.
That's true, Dad figured it out. So anyways, we let it bomb away in there for 10 minutes, we let the fan run, and then you air the vehicle out with the doors open for 5 minutes, and then I should have a fresh smelling truck. This is actually the first day I've had my truck out and about for a number of months, so it's nice to get it clean. But don't forget about the train horn back there. We got to do the horn test, right? Ready? It still works, baby. Well, folks, we've arrived at the end of this video, and don't these trucks look good? Man, they look nice and shiny out here. And now, of course, I want you to go below and let me know which one looks better, the new Ram or the old Chevy. You know which way I'm leaning, but I want to hear your opinion. Now, my other big takeaway here is that you can visit our friends at Canadian Tire, get all of these Simoniz products, and it doesn't matter your level of interest in detailing. You can be an amateur or you can be a hardcore detailer. They have everything you need to make your truck look this good. Well, folks, that's it for this one. Like I said, now go below, leave me that comment. Let me know what you think of our shiny looking trucks. As always, while you're down there, don't forget to hit like, hit join, hit subscribe, and then come right back here to Truck King to see what we're testing next. See ya.